Hello, Mrs. Bass here with your lesson and your instructions for today. First of all, I would like to apologize because I'm not with you today. I really would like to be there because it's the beginning of a new chapter, but there is a situation that prevented me to be at school today. So let's go with the lesson and the class plan. So last class you were supposed to write your notes for the grammar part that we're going to be seeing in chapter 4A, and also you were studying your vocabulary for the chapter 4A, and this is what you are seeing in this chapter. And so it says the objectives right here. By the end of this chapter, you will be able to listen and read about leisure activities and schedules, talk and write about places to go and activities to do during your free time, exchange information about weekend plans. So that is very important that we have clear our objectives. And I forgot to see the cultural part, but maybe we'll see that in another class. So here we are in the vocabulario en contexto. These are the objectives for this. Read, listen to, and understand information about places to go when you are not in the school, and plans for your free time. So you have different places, and it is in your vocabulary, but you have different places and different activities that you can do on those places and you do on your weekends. Now, if you remember, we also saw some activities in the past, so we're going to be using those activities and also the new ones. So here we have a new activity, ir de compras, that's to go shopping. Ver una película, that's to watch a movie. There's a la lección de piano, that's the piano lesson. Work, el trabajo is the place of work. So you remember trabajar is the action, and now el trabajo is the place of work. And trabajador is hardworking. So we have to differentiate those three words. What else do we have for activities? I don't think I have more activities there. And then we have these other activities. No, these are just places where you can go and do activities. So what are we doing here? We are asking where are we going? ¿A dónde vas? Where are we going? Sorry, ¿a dónde vamos? Where are we going? ¿A dónde vas? Where are you going? So we are conjugating the verb ir. And in your notes, you already should have copied that, the verb ir, in your notes for the grammar element. Here is the verb ir, and if you remember from watching the video, you can go back to the class plan from last week, but watching the video shows you how the verb is conjugated. For the first person, yo is voy, and for the second person, tú is vas, and then for the third person, for the second person, usted, and the third person, él and ella, is va. And then nosotros, vosotros, ustedes, ellos, the plural forms for nosotros vamos, vosotros vais, ustedes, ellos, ellas van. So you need to remember the different form of conjugation. It is an irregular verb, and that's where it comes. This voy, vas, va, vamos, vais, van, comes because the conjugation is different, just like an irregular verb in English, for example, to be. To be is conjugated different. I am, you are, he is, and this is the same case with this irregular verb. So it is an irregular verb, and that's what the conjugation changes for these forms. Now remember that when I am asking you a question, I ask you in second person. So I say, ¿a dónde vas? ¿A dónde vas? And then you are going to answer in first person because I am asking you. So you answer in first person, and then you say, yo voy. Okay? ¿A dónde vas? Yo voy. So that's how we do the conjugation for the verb ir. So let's go back to the plan. We have, for our warm-up, we have this activity, This is the first activity. It's just simply practicing the vocabulary, the new vocabulary you are learning. So look at the instruction. It says, what do people logically do in these places? Now, you can do things in different places and different things in different places. And I know some of you are going to come with some smart answers like, well, I do that here. And because, but it's logically people doing this places. So keep that in mind. Match the boxes in column 1 with boxes in column 2 by dragging them to the box at the bottom of the page. So you have El Gimnasio. What do you usually do in El Gimnasio? So you find here these activities. What would you do there? What makes sense to do at the gym? El restaurante. Find the activity in el restaurante and so on. You're gonna match. Then when you get your score, you're gonna take a screenshot and you're gonna submit right here. I put right here a text entry box or a file upload, so you can do that right there. Once you finish your warm-up, your actividad inicial, we're going to work on, you're gonna work on these activities. You have 3 activities in one form, so you just need to complete it and submit. I divided it in sections for actividad 4A-1, 4A-2, and 4A-3. Let's see those activities. I'm going to help you with this. Please pay attention. Okay, this is the first activity. It says, ¿qué hacen? ¿Qué hacen? Now, you remember hacer is the verb to do or to make. So, what do they do? ¿Qué hacen? What do the people in your neighborhood like to do in their free time? Complete the following sentences based on the picture. So I put a picture right here, I put a sentence here, and a blank. How do I complete this? Okay. La señora García lee un libro en. Where is she supposed to read a book? Lee un libro. This verb is conjugated. That's why it doesn't say leer, but lee. La señora García lee un libro en. You're going to type right here the answer to that question. Where is it? And you have the clues in the pictures. In this one, levanta pesas. Levanta pesas. We're talking about Jesús. Jesús levanta pesas en. Respuesta aquí. The answer here. Los lunes tengo, remember, tener. Yo tengo, tú tienes, él tiene. That's to have. Los lunes tengo, blank, con el señor Casas. Okay? So you're going to type here whatever goes in the answer. Mrs. Bass doesn't have a period, comma, it's capital. Well, it depends. If you are starting the sentence and you're in the middle of the sentence, you're at the end of the sentence, then it has a capital or it does not have a capital. It comes after a comma, it's just in the middle of the sentence. So that's something for you to think about. All right, so you have those and you have the picture, so I think that you'll do good. That's basically just complete with the vocabulary that you are learning this time. Now let's go to Actividad 4A-2. In this one, I put an example. ¿A dónde vas? Where are you going? Where do you go to do the following things? Write your answers in complete sentences and follow the model. Here is the example. And this activity I need to grade manually because I tried to put options there, but then I thought that there are several different options that maybe I cannot come up with. So for example, in this, in the example, it says esquiar. The esquiar is to ski, remember? And we saw it in the second vocabulary. And then where do you ski? So usually you ski in the mountains. That makes sense. So I'm going to say, voy a las montañas, to the mountains, para esquiar. That para means to, and it's like the purpose of the thing. So what am I going to the mountains for? Because I'm going to ski. So Voy a las montañas para esquiar. So in the same way, you have this action, trabajar. Where do you go to work? Oh, you can go to your place of work. Or maybe in your vocabulary there is a place, in the vocabulary that we have seen in class and that we're learning in this chapter, you find a place where you can go to work. So you just put there and then you say, voy a blank para trabajar. Then for this one, voy a blank para leer o voy a blank para estudiar. Where do I go to do these activities? So that is what you have to do for this actividad 4A2. And your last activity, actividad 4A3, it says, ¿qué hacen? Once again, what do they do? ¿Qué hacen? An exchange student from Chile wants to know where people go to do certain activities. Complete each conversation with the verb suggested by the first picture, and this will be the first picture, and then answer the questions based on the second illustration. That is the second illustration. And I put an example here. It says, Cuando ves una película, ¿a dónde vas? And then the person is gonna answer, voy al cine. So when you watch a movie, where do you go? Well, I go to the movie theater. So this is what I need you to do. Remember that you are asking somebody. Or in this case, this student is asking this other student, but they are talking one to the other. So it's from first person POV to second person. So I'm asking, when you do this, where do you go? So the other person is going to say, I go to, and then the place. So that's what you're going to do. So the first one is the question, when, and then you see the activity here. Where do you go? So you're going to put the activity here. Once again, do I need to put the capital letter period? Well, where does it go? It goes in the middle of the sentence. What do you do when you have in the middle of the sentence? And then in this one, you have the same picture because it's the answer. What is the person going to answer? I go to the, and then you have the second one. We're going to the next one. When you do this, where do you go? And then the person answers, I go to the, and that's how these questions and answers have to be answered. I hope you do good. I hope you take the time to watch this video. I hope that you maybe pause it and do an activity and then go back and watch again, because I'm not going to be there. But I hope to see you soon too. Let me know if you have any questions. Adios.